Hello and welcome to TelecomTV. We are reporting from Mobile World Congress 2016 here in Barcelona. And I'm talking with Jeff Kibbideaux, who is a manager of partner programming OpenNFV at Hewlett Packard Enterprise. Jeff, good to see you again.
Thanks, Martin. Good
Another
to be
year,
here.
another Barcelona.
That's right. Here we go.
Absolutely, here we go. And on his right, Bruce Seeley, who I've not met before, who is Global Solution Architect at Riverbed. Gentlemen, you're both very welcome.
Thank you.
This is the first one of the week, so everybody's fresh and ready to roll.
Excellent.
Okay. So let's begin, Jeff, by talking about HPE's partner ecosystem, how it's getting on, how it's maturing. We hear an awful lot in the industry, especially around NFV, about the importance of ecosystems. So tell us, how important are they?
Will do. Thank you. We're in about a year and a half into our partner program. We have about 60 partners, application partners signed, 9 technology partners, and we'll continue to expand this year, but we'll be shifting the focus away from recruiting as much and focusing on generation of solutions to sell with those partners in their application in our systems that we want to sell.
Is the ecosystem now then big enough, do you think, or are you just, it's growing more slowly because you're focusing on solutions that are ready to roll into NFV?
Yeah, it's the growth slowed down as far as the numbers. So now we're kind of changing direction, saying now with these partners, we would like to put some solutions together to bring to our carrier customers.
Okay. Bruce, welcome.
Thank you.
You are one of the partners. What's it like?
Well, first I want to emphasize that we're a very large partner with HPE in general, but we're specifically here with Mobile World Congress as part of their OpenNFV partnership. We are demonstrating our Steelhead application optimization VNF, virtual network function, that will be part of a virtual CP offering from HPE.
Okay. What do you make of the show? It's huge again this year, even bigger than ever. How important is it for you to be here and to do this?
Well, from our perspective, it's very important from the standpoint of showing our capabilities and getting visibility with not only as a partner of HPE, but other partners here in other telecom industries. We were here last year as well. We're demonstrating greater functionality this year with our VNF than we did last year. So it's very good for us to be here and get visibility into the industry.
Hewlett Packard Enterprise is obviously huge and a major partner of yours, as you said. Tell us a little bit briefly about Riverbed, what you do and where you've come from.
Well, Riverbed in general, we grew out of what used to be called WAN optimization. We were one of the original vendors in WAN optimization. We've acquired various technologies along the way, including network performance and application management solutions. And most recently, we actually acquired a company called Kibodeaux that get us into the SDN space for SD-WAN, WLAN, and XDN on the LAN side as well. So we're becoming we've gone beyond just WAN optimization to full application optimization as well.
And what about the OpenNFV program and initiative itself, Jeff? How's that going? It's obviously very important to you. We talked about this before.
Right.
We're a year on now.
Right.
What's happened?
Well, what's interesting is that we actually got a second booth this year at the show to showcase our partners. So of those 60 partners that we have signed, we've got 15 of them on displaying their demos, and all of their demos of their applications run on our OpenNFV platform. So hardware, the software, the Helium OpenStack carrier grade, some are showing their capabilities with orchestration with our NFV director. So we wanted to show to our customers, our common customer base, that these applications actually do work. You can go implement them. And so the next phase that we're walking into is the creation of a solution set where we have partners in those solutions so the customers can make those choices. They can kind of shop around for a virtual CPE application, and we'll give them a couple of choices of customers running on our system, our platform.
It's interesting that, remember all the excitement three and a bit years ago when NFV burst onto the scene,
right?
And then we had all the proofs of concept and everything around that.
Right.
And now we are on the verge of getting full-scale, proper commercial implementation.
Absolutely, that's where we have to go.
So Bruce, what do you make of that? How close are you, how close is the industry, do you think, actually implementing full-scale NFV solutions?
Full scale is
Yeah.
Interesting term. I think we're very close to implementing in limited solutions, I believe.
Yeah.
It's out there. I think it's come much quicker than everyone expected, because there's a demand for what it can offer.
Yeah.
And partners like myself, Riverbed, want to be there when the solutions are ready to go, and that's a good thing to be with HPE and their offering from a NFV perspective, and potential offering from a virtual CPU perspective as well.
And in developing the solution that you're demonstrating here and others, and you're working with HPE as well, what is that experience like? Is it, I'm not saying in terms of personal relationships with people, but the experience of working for and with such a major organization as Hewlett Packard Enterprise, what's that like, and what does it bring to you as Riverbed that you wouldn't have had without it?
Well, HPE is a major player in the NFV space, so it obviously from a organization's perspective much larger than Riverbed is, so it gives us a certain cachet so that we can, from an industry standpoint, that we're partnered with HPE, and that they see that we're working hard to be part of their NFV ecosystem. So it gives us more visibility and more credibility in the industry.
Gentlemen, much as I hate to sort of wish everybody's lives away, but given the fact that February seems to come around quicker and quicker every year, the way in which SDN and NFV in particular have been developing, and the enormous impetus is behind it now, I'm going to ask you to get your crystal ball out and take a look into it. This time next year, what difference do you think there's going to be in terms of the ecosystem and in terms of the actual implementations and applications of NFV that will be out there?
Well, what we see coming with the carriers, they want to see some results of applications in operation, but they're not going to be probably taking the large end-to-end route. They're going to go look at very minimal risk applications or use cases that they can go get some small wins, which that'll build their trust in us, give us a chance to learn with them, with our partners. And so we see some solutions developing with specific use cases in virtual CPE, virtual IMS, virtual EPC. We see those as starting points. We see that as easy pickings, as easy as it can get to start with.
Bruce, same question to you.
Well, to Jeff's point, every carrier, major and minor, is doing something with NFV. Some very large, some less. They're kind of sticking their toe in the water a little bit. They're all our partners as well. So it's critical for us to be partnered with somebody that's going to provide potentially tool solutions as well as solutions from the standpoint of orchestration and platform as well. So it's very important for us to be part of what HPE is doing from an NFV standpoint, so that we can go out and offer combined solutions to our carrier partners as well.
Well, you better get out there and start. Things kicking off big time.
It is, isn't it?
Bruce and Jeff, great to see you. Thanks very much indeed.
Thanks Martin. Appreciate it.
Pleasure.